Hello everyone and welcome to another art lesson with UdoCreatives. Today, we will be going over the process of how to draw a nose using charcoal and graphite pencils. If you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe to UdoCreatives for more art content. For this drawing, I'll be using a 5H pencil, a Mono Zero eraser, a Perfection eraser, the Jakar compressed charcoal set for charcoal powder, different grades of carbon pencils, a 1 Grey 5 Polychromo colored pencil, a Conté charcoal pencil, a bristle brush, and a combination of hard and soft brushes. I'm going to start with my outline. As you can see, I have already prepared a grid. I typically use the grid method to create my outline. The grid method is one of the best and easiest methods for getting your outlines right, especially when drawing from a reference. Our How to Draw a Face video covers an example of the grid method in detail. I've added a link in description. I'll be using a 5H pencil for this part. Follow closely as I prepare my base outline. Just a quick side note. When drawing noses, you have to be cognizant of the planes along the nose. Here, I am lightly drawing out these planes. They help understand the structure and curves of the nose, especially from the front. Now that we are done with our base outline, we can move on to shading. I'll start by creating a first shading layer by spreading white compressed charcoal using my soft brush. After this, I will start making some outlines pronounced using my 4B carbon pencils. These pronounced outlines will act as a guide during shading. I'll blend these lines using my hard brush. Next, using my Conté charcoal pencil, I will be creating some areas of depth. In this case, the depth represented by the nostrils. I'll blend these areas using my hard brush. Next, I'll use my bristle brush to apply some light gray compressed charcoal along one of the planes of the nose. The plane that goes from the bottom to the right. Notice the planes I am shading in with my bristle brush. I'll blend this using a soft brush. On the left plane, I will directly apply light gray compressed charcoal using my soft brush. The reason is that I want it to have a similar tone with the other plane, but with a slightly softer finish. Next, I will use my hard brush to apply some mid-gray compressed charcoal and create an area of darkness. This will represent a subtle shadow on my light profile. I'll blend this using my bristle brush and hard brush. Next, using my hard brush and some mid-dark gray charcoal, I will darken the edges along the nose. When considering the light profile, the edges of a shadowed area tend to be the darkest, and this will transition to slightly lighter. I'll use my bristle brush to create this transition by spreading charcoal from that area outwards. I'll soften it out using my soft brush. Next, I'll use my hard brush to create shadow areas on the left plane of the nose itself. I'm using mid-gray compressed charcoal for this. I will blend with my bristle brush. After that, I will use my bristle brush to spread the charcoal outwards and create a dark to light transition. I will repeat these steps until I am satisfied with that plane. Follow closely. I will briefly darken my edge shadow a bit more to show that separation. Now, I will apply more light mid-gray compressed charcoal using my bristle brush, along the top side of my left plane. Next, I will shift focus to the bottom of the nose and work on the shadow there. I am using my hard brush and light mid-gray compressed charcoal for this. I will blend with my bristle brush. As you can see, I'm following the planar pattern of the nose. Next, using my 5H pencil, I will create some shades along the bottom plane. I will use the hatching and cross-hatching shading style for this. I advise that you read up on shading techniques to get an idea of the different techniques available. I'll blend the shade using my soft brush. I'll do the same along the left plane. Notice how the work looks like it has some texture now. Next, using my soft brush, I will blend around the top of the middle plane. Next, I will apply some light gray compressed charcoal on the area just outside the right edge of the nose. I'm using a soft brush for this. Next, I will create some highlights on the middle plane, and the lighter areas of the left plane by using my soft brush to apply white compressed charcoal. I'll then blend around using my bristle brush. For some areas, I will apply light charcoal as I blend, just because I want to retouch them. Next, I will work on darkening the area around the left nostril. This will create an effect that matches my light profile. Visualizing your light profile is something that comes with experience, but you can also read up on it. I will complement this hard brush darkening with a black Polychromo pencil shade. I will do the same hard brush darkening along multiple edges and areas of depth and blend with a bristle brush. Next, I will revive some outlines and areas of depth beneath the left nostril using my carbon pencil. I will blend these shades using my hard brush. Now, I will shift focus to the right side of the nose. I'll start by using my hard brush to apply some light mid-gray compressed charcoal to pronounce the edges. I will blend using my bristle brush. Notice the blurred effect I have created. I'll do the same thing on the area around the right nostril. Next, I'll blend along the lower side of the planes using my bristle brush. We lost some depth, so I am reviving it here. I'll soften with my soft brush and blend with my bristle brush until I'm satisfied. Next, I will pronounce my left nostril depth using my 6B carbon pencil. I will then use my hard brush to spread the dark effect. When needed, I will apply some dark compressed charcoal to pronounce the edge. Next, I will darken the right nostril as well with my 6B carbon pencil and spread the effect using my hard brush. Next, I will use my soft brush to spread in some light gray charcoal along the middle plane. Now, I will use my soft brush to apply some light mid-gray compressed charcoal on the area outside the nose. To create the transition into the middle plane, I will blend in that direction. Next thing I will do is slightly darken the area above my right nostril using my hard brush. After this, I will blend along the planes using my bristle brush. Here, I am just retouching the right nostril depth using my 6B carbon pencil. I will complement this with my Conté charcoal pencil and blend with my hard brush. I'll do the same for the left nostril. I'll soften with my soft brush. Now, I am retouching that edge using my 1Gray5 Polychromo color pencil and hard brush. Now, we can move to the next phase of the drawing, detailing. I'll start by using my Mono 0 eraser to pull out some highlights along the bottom edge of the nose. I'll blend it with my bristle brush. Next, I will use my Perfection eraser and flat pencil eraser in a dotted motion to create some textures around the center of the nose. I will slowly move downwards with this dotted pattern, reducing the dots as I go further down and away from the highlighted areas. Next, I will use my 1Gray5 Polychromo pencil to add semicircle type textures around. Texturizing is all about being creative. I'll repeat these texturing techniques until I am satisfied. Don't be shy to leverage your tools and create something amazing. And there we have it. Now we have come to the end of this tutorial showing how to draw a realistic nose from the front view using charcoal and graphite. Remember to experiment and practice to get a better command of your skills and tools. I hope that you've gained insightful techniques in this tutorial, and I hope to see you use these techniques in your drawings. Thank you very much for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to UdoCreatives for more art content.